Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the casino and sports betting industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got August and September numbers to talk about. Deals, we've got a basketball deal and a pair of deals done by Underdog.
Oh, okay.
Industry updates, we've got licenses, launches, and cease and desists.
More cease and desist, huh?
Yes, we have a new state into the mix, too.
Oh, okay.
And legislative roundup, Kansas, Pennsylvania, and New York.
All right.
We'll be right back to start talking state and national after this.
Hey, Dave Weischadle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here in our state and national reports, and we're going to be over in the month of August here. We've got the state of Nevada reporting their August sports betting numbers as well as their overall gaming numbers. Nevada has become the 11th state to pass $200 million in all-time tax revenue post-PASPA. I say post-PASPA because Nevada existed before.
Yeah, I mean,
this.
there was decades of sports betting in Nevada.
Yes.
I don't know what the actual all-time tax revenue is, but it's
pretty
much more than $200 million.
Over the 3 months, June through August, by the way, the reason I'm signaling out the June through August is because that was where all the reports were coming in for the lower visitation rates were. Sportsbooks generated $122 million in revenue from over $1.37 billion in wagering those 3 months. That's up nearly 52% from the previous year's numbers.
Interesting.
So visitation reportedly is down, but numbers are up.
Well, what I'm seeing is, and I don't even know how correct these reports are, the strip casinos are seeing a decline, which the strip casinos are the place where if you're a tourist, you want to go to the Las Vegas Strip, but the off-strip casinos visited by the locals are the ones that are really doing well.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Those are some reports. I don't know how accurate they are. That's what people are saying on social media and things like that. But we'll I guess someone's going to crunch the numbers at the end of the year and see how this all shakes out.
Well, speaking of the year, for the first 8 months of the year, $4.83 billion has been wagered throughout those first 8 months of 2025. That's up compared to last year.
Good.
And the $3.46 billion in mobile handle is up almost 13% from previous years.
Okay.
So numbers are going up.
It's really strange. You have to look at Las Vegas and Nevada and really see where this money's coming from, who's doing, who's betting there, and things like that. It's just a strange thing to see, especially when people take pictures of the Strip at a time of night when it should be crowded and it's not, and stuff. It's tough to when you're sitting out in the East Coast here. It's hard to see who you believe in about this stuff. I guess we'll see later on.
On the overall gaming side of the industry, casinos, $1.23 billion in gaming revenue for the month of August. That's the 54th straight month above the $1 billion threshold for the Nevada gaming industry as a whole. So good numbers there, regardless of the visitation numbers.
Yeah.
Moving over to the state of Ohio, we have their August sports betting report. And with August's report, they have passed $6 billion in handle for year to date, 2025.
Wow. That's a good market.
FanDuel also became the first mobile operator in the state to pass $1 billion in adjusted gaming revenue.
Okay.
Moving over to the Commonwealth of Virginia, we have their August sports betting report. Virginia became the 8th state to pass $25 billion in sports betting handle the post-PASPA era, joining New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Colorado.
Yeah, okay.
Good company there.
Yep.
Also became the 8th state to top $300 million in state tax revenue and the 8th state to pass $2 billion in revenue. This report brought to you by the number 8.
Yeah, right.
10 operators in the state finished with positive adjusted gaming revenue and retail books. Almost a 25% hold in the month of August.
Boy, a lot of terrible bets being placed in Virginia retail books, huh?
Yeah, in-person betting is not their strong suit, obviously.
I guess that's, interesting.
Last set of numbers, we're heading into the state of New York for the week ending September 28th. For their 6th consecutive week of at least $500 million in handle, 3rd consecutive week with at least $50 million in gross gaming revenue.
Wow.
DraftKings had its 4th consecutive week with at least $200 million in handle and 3rd consecutive week with at least $20 million in gross gaming revenue.
Wow. Okay.
Fiscal year-to-date handle has now passed $12.2 billion. Fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue passed $1.19 billion.
Wow.
Good numbers again by New York.
Absolutely.
That's it for the state and national reports. We're going to start talking deals right now. Starting off our deals segment here, we're going to be talking FanDuel and Amazon.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Yes.
Yeah.
FanDuel has announced a partnership with Amazon to become the official odds provider and an official partner of the WNBA and the NBA on Prime Video.
That should be interesting to watch. I mean, as a subscriber to FanDuel, I mean, I love their product, and
Are you actually a subscriber to FanDuel, or are you a member of FanDuel since you had to sign up and you're a subscriber to NBA for Prime Video? That's a subscriber. You're a customer to FanDuel.
I actually had to sign in. I think FanDuel has an OTT channel, and I kind of had to sign in with that. So I don't know. So,
anyway,
so there you go.
It's semantics.
I use FanDuel. Yes. How's that? So and I think it's great. I think it's great what they're doing with the NBA and WNBA.
Under the deal, fans who opt into NBA on Prime's new bet tracking and odds view features will experience, and I'm using their words here, a compelling narrative surrounding the game's biggest moments with FanDuel's unique insights from its market-leading sportsbook.
Ah.
Basically, it's a toggle on and off where you can actually track your bets that are made on FanDuel's website in your Prime Video subscription. It's an overlay.
Wow, that's
You
great.
will have live bet tracking of your bets that you made on FanDuel. You can't place a bet through Amazon Prime. Not just yet, probably.
Yeah, right.
But right now, whatever bets you make on the NBA and WNBA in FanDuel, once you hook up your Prime Video account to FanDuel, you will have the ability to have an overlay toggled on or off and follow your live bets as they are going on in the game.
So if on my phone, I make a couple bets on the 76ers and some prop bets on some of the players, then I tune in the game on Amazon Prime, my bets will show up and tell me how I'm doing. And
as long as you've hooked up your Amazon Prime account
okay.
into FanDuel.
I love that. I mean, I love a whole bunch of information right in front of me. I love that part.
And the odds view is live betting odds as well as live bet tracking in terms of the odds for how the bets are going for certain players, player props, money lines, basically anything and everything. And the responsible gambling component of the entire deal is the fact that users can toggle this on and off, which is a nice feature for people who don't want, well, number one, who don't like betcasts, which this basically becomes. And number two is if you're inundated with gambling activity that you don't want.
Okay, perfect.
So it's nice to see that.
Okay.
As another part of the deal, Blake Griffin, which is an analyst for the NBA, for NBA on Prime, he will serve as an ambassador for FanDuel's NBA offerings. He'll be featured across FanDuel creative campaigns, on-air integration, social media, and live events that are occurring at certain venues with the NBA Prime crew.
That's great. That's great. No, I saw him on another commercial too. I think it was like a furniture commercial or Waverly or something like that.
He's done restaurants. He's done everything.
Yeah, I saw him on a restaurant commercial. He's very good at it. So,
yeah,
great.
Very personable.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to do great.
It's actually a great choice to be an
absolutely.
ambassador.
Yeah.
Moving over to our next deal, we have Underdog. Underdog has applied for a sports betting license in Missouri, and I believe last week we talked about how no sports venues have applied for an in-stadium book here. We have another sports team doing a deal, though. Mm-hmm. We have Underdog announcing a multi-year partnership with the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it includes market access partnership for licensed sports betting in the state of Missouri and a whole range of marketing campaigns and philanthropic efforts. They will be released as they occur. They have not announced any specific programs or content just yet, but they will be doing that. This is their second application for sports betting. They are currently in North Carolina as a sports book.
Okay.
Usually they're a fantasy sports outfit.
And when's the launch date in Missouri is
still
December 1st.
Yes.
Yep.
Also, Underdog announced an agreement with Sport Radar. Sport Radar and Underdog will be integrating the Better Sense programming and platform into the Underdog platform. It's an AI-powered responsible gambling solution created by Sport Radar to identify high-risk players. It's the first U.S.-based operator to incorporate and leverage Better Sense into their platform.
Wow. Okay, great.
Basically enables operators to take a proactive approach, detecting early signs of gambling-related risk, and facilitates personalized interventions to protect users. Mm-hmm. What that all means, Birch's Health.
Okay.
Now, we've had Birch's Health on for interviews in the past. Very good group, very responsible group. Player protection is paramount nowadays with regards to sports betting and also fantasy sports now, too. So it's great to see this type of platform being integrated by Underdog. They are the first ones to actually do it in the United States, integrate this platform. It's been done in other countries before.
I think it's interesting, the AI-powered part of it. I'd love to see how that works and how that operates, and it's just absolutely amazing what AI is doing in the gaming industries.
Well, we're not talking Skynet just yet.
Well,
we're
I know, but it helps.
Machine language and machine learning where they can actually look at behavioral patterns.
But it helps.
Yes.
It helps, and I think they're using AI in a great way.
Yes. That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates after the break.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place the cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here in our industry update segment, and in the previous segment we talked about the deal between Underdog and the Kansas City Royals for market access. We have some other additional updates on the Missouri market.
More Missouri news.
I have a feeling from now until December 1st, we will be having a Missouri gaming story probably almost every week.
Well, I know before December 1st, I mean, you're going to have to check on the actual date, you're allowed to deposit into approved sports books before December 1st.
Yes.
I don't know what date that is. I don't know if it's probably in November sometime when we can do it. So, but no, it's getting closer. I still think they're going to have a soft opening. Thanksgiving weekend is late this year. I mean, there's a lot of I think the Kansas City Chiefs are playing on Thanksgiving. Yep. I wonder if someone's going to have a soft opening to, and you can actually do bets on Thanksgiving weekend. But it should be interesting. I still think that may happen. I don't know. I don't have any inside information, but it seems like everything's almost ready and really close in Missouri.
Well, we have an update on some retail books.
Okay.
In the state, we have Fanatics and ESPN Bet opening retail books at Missouri's 4 highest grossing casinos. We have Ameristar St. Charles, River City Casino, Hollywood Casino, and Ameristar Kansas City. They will be having retail sports books scheduled to open December 1st. We'll see if it's December 1st, earlier or later than that. We won't know. Right now, the 2 Ameristar casinos, which are managed by Boyd Gaming, will feature the Fanatics sports books and online gaming, while Penn-operated River City and Hollywood casinos will host ESPN Bet sportsbooks.
I guess there's going to be a lot of ribbon cutting on December 1st.
Yeah, probably.
So,
additional retail sportsbooks are set to open at Caesars Harrah's Kansas City, Horseshoe St. Louis, Penn's Argosy Riverside Casino, and BetMGM Century Casino Cape Girardeau. I think that's how you say that, Girardeau.
Girardeau?
Yep. Total number of retail sportsbooks, 8. When legal wagering begins.
Okay.
Moving over to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we've got a very interesting fine to discuss.
Okay, fine. Very interesting.
The amount of the fine is not interesting whatsoever, but we have the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board fining Boyd Gaming's Valley Forge Casino.
Oh, I was there. Yeah.
$30,000
Wow, okay.
for allowing a 13-year-old
Okay.
to gamble on slot machines for over 3 hours.
How does that happen?
Well,
I mean, look, it's not a huge casino that a 13-year-old can sit at a.
Not only was he playing for 3 hours, he was on the casino floor for 6 hours. According to the video monitoring, the minor was able to access the casino floor for more than 6 hours in November of 2024.
Okay.
With his father. Was given $600 in bills by his father.
Wow, okay.
Using that cash and plus more than $1,000 in gaming vouchers, put a total of $1,640 into 5 separate slot machines over the course of the 3-hour period.
How does this happen? Is the 13-year-old like 6 feet tall and facial hair, or what? I'm assuming is it a boy or a girl? Or
Boy was also served 2 sodas and a beer.
Wow.
By the staff without being asked for ID.
That is. Can I?
Although there is no evidence he consumed the alcohol, he was given a beer.
Okay. This is shocking because, and it might have changed since I went to Valley Forge. You have to go and kind of purchase it's a weird kind of a license. It's like a Class C, I think they call it, where you have to go in
a day pass
and purchase. Is it purchasing a day pass? It's almost like a cover charge,
basically.
And so they had to approach and purchase a day pass kind of thing.
Yep.
So if they still have it like that,
but luckily when they came back the next day, they were turned away.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's shocking.
Yes. It's shocking they came back.
Yeah, well,
more so than anything else.
I mean, obviously that one day no one was paying attention.
So they tried it again. The next day they showed up at 8 a.m. and they were denied entry.
I mean, does the father have any responsibility in
Don't
this?
ask me.
Or are they charging anything with the father or stuff like that? But
right. Well, the Gaming Control Board has nothing to do with charging
I
the
know
father
that. It's weird because Valley Forge is relatively close by here, and I never saw anything like that.
It's a very well-run place.
It is. It's very, like I said,
I'm joking around, but it is very surprising Valley Forge to let this happen.
I mean, it's just bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely bizarre. I mean, it's like I said, you have to get a day pass to get in there. So you had to clear that hurdle first. I guess after you clear that hurdle, everything fine.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Well, leaving the fun world of weird finding, we are heading out to Nevada for Bally's. Bally's Corporation has revealed plans for their retail casino complex outside the future A's Las Vegas Stadium. Company plans to have 500,000 square feet of retail, dining, and entertainment offerings, including a 2,500-seat theater for live performances on land surrounding the $2 billion proposed baseball stadium.
Okay.
3,000-room hotel casino with 2 towers is included in the 35-acre site plans put forward by Boyd Gaming.
All right.
Also parking as well, so you kind of need that as well. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens.
That's a necessity there. So,
well, they're actually going to be combining it with direct access to the ballpark, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens there. Also in Illinois, we're staying with Bally's for one more story here. We've got Bally's Corporation announcing that they are moving forward with the $1.19 billion flagship casino resort located on the site of the former Chicago Tribune headquarters.
that should be an amazing property. I mean, you're in the city, you're in the middle of a major American city, a huge population site. So that should be highly trafficked inside.
Yes.
So it should be an absolutely incredible thing to say.
Well, we're going to be moving from the casino development area to the casino cease and desist region of our program here.
Now, hopefully you have a list of these platforms that they sent these cease and desist to.
I have 2 lists.
Good, because I this is like a game we play because I have never heard of some of these platforms, and it's shocking how many platforms are out there doing business without, really being licensed, or they're offshore or whatever they are. So,
Well, we're going to start off with our old friend, the Michigan Gaming Control Board, sending out 6 more cease and desist letters.
Okay.
To Fortune Horizon Casino, Goat Spins Casino,
Nope, never heard
High
of it.
Roller Casino,
No.
Slots.lv, True Fortune Casino, and Vegas Gems Casino.
Again, never heard of any of them.
Well, the Michigan Gaming Control Board has heard a lot about them.
Apparently
so
Michigan Gaming Control has heard of them.
Yes. So they've sent out 6 more. I think we're hitting like 50 for Michigan right now. And welcome to the party, Minnesota here.
Minnesota's sending out cease and desist.
They technically didn't say they sent cease and desist letters out, but they have contacted more than 20 companies operating in Minnesota about their illegal, unregulated, or unwanted online gaming activities in the state.
Okay.
Entities contacted include, and I've got the list here,
All right.
Bet Any Sports,
Okay.
Bet Now,
All right.
Bet Online,
All right.
Bet US, we've heard of them, Bet Whale, Bovada, also heard of them.
Heard of them.
Coin Casino, Every Game Sportsbook, Fortune Coins, Golden Hearts Games. I'm going through these real quick here. Golden Hearts Games Inc., two of the same company. McLuck Casino.
McCluck.
MyBookie.
Oh, I've heard of that
Yep.
one. Okay.
Rebet, Slots and Casino, Sports Betting, Stake.us,
Heard of that one.
Sweepstakes Limited, VG Lucky Land, which is VGW, the XBet, we've heard of them.
Yeah.
And Zula Casino.
Okay. That's surprising. I've heard a few of them. Some of the big names. Bovada's a big name.
As we all know, none of them are legal in Minnesota. There's not even sports betting allowed in Minnesota right now. So everybody operating in Minnesota got a contact letter.
Okay.
They didn't call them cease and desist, but they told them to stop operating.
Okay.
That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off the legislative roundup, we are heading out to the state of Kansas, where a special committee on federal state affairs met to discuss Kansas's current 6.5% share of sports wagering revenue, one of the lowest tax rates in the country.
I was going to say, wow, it's pretty great.
Well, they were expecting that they wanted more.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Expectation at launch was that the state would receive 10% of taxable revenue but the provision allowing sportsbooks to deduct the promo credits has reduced the rate to 6.5% effectively.
Yep.
So they want that full 10%. They're trying to figure out and explore ways on how to raise the tax rate to get it to the full 10%, if not more.
That's like the equivalent if you're a bettor and you hit on a parlay for $5 and you really wish, gee, I should have put more money on it.
Well,
that's what the states are doing now. They want more money from taxes. I mean, we didn't know it would be this great and successful and this much money, so we want more.
Well, the other issue is much of the tax revenue that is being brought in by Kansas sports betting right now is going to a fund that's intended to attract professional teams to the state. Mm-hmm. They were trying to get the Royals and the Chiefs. Oh, so the fund was set up. That's where most of the money goes to. They got to rearrange all that. Mm-hmm. So they're exploring the different ways.
Okay.
Over in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we have the House Health Committee voting in favor of HB 880, which is known as the Protecting Workers from Secondhand Smoke Act. It is now moving forward to the full House floor.
That's a big issue in New Jersey and Atlantic City, everywhere right now. Yeah.
Pennsylvania's got it too. And this is an amendment to the 2008 Clean Indoor Air Act, which would erase longstanding exemptions that allowed casino floors to have smoking in designated areas as well as other venues. So they're amending the 2008 Act to get rid of all those.
Yep.
Moving over to the state of New York for our last entry of the week here, we've got A9125, Assembly Bill 9125, which has been referred to the Racing and Wagering Committee. By the time this airs, we should have some more additional news for that. But the bill calls for sports betting operators to be prohibited from limiting the size or frequency of deposits or wagers just because a customer obtains financial benefit from wagering.
Oh, okay.
It prohibits limiting sports bettors.
A lot of the sharps like that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now, it is now in recess to legislative session. It will start up again in January 2026. So with this bill being introduced here at the end of the session, it will be carried over into next year's session for discussion.
All right.
That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, you've been seeing a ticker flying by below us with domestic and international gaming stories as well as conference announcements. Check that out when you can. And when this show is released every Monday morning, there is a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll be taken to a full print version of the book report there. It contains stories we talked about in this half hour, as well as stories in the ticker, and also stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else for the book report. Full print version there. And as always, news releases, conference announcements, info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.